Boku wa JD desu. Hey everyone out there in YouTube land, this is going to be a video. And it wasn't going to be a video because I was just about to do it. I'm using my my phone to record this one. I have a camera, I have a few different options of recording, like everyone in the world, but I wanted to use my phone for various reasons, whatever, and I don't have any type of stand for it. I was like, I can make a stand real quick. So here's the thing, let's get started. Alright, so we are looking at the cameras, and that's my obvious tripod is obvious. If you have an iPhone without a case, you're lucky in the way that, you know, it will actually stand on the side that doesn't have the buttons on it. It's flat. And it actually has, I don't know if you know this, but it has right there in the middle a little what I've been told is a place you can mount it on a tripod. I don't have that, and this is like not a phone I typically use every day. It's my work phone. Well, I use it Monday through Friday. It's my work phone. So that is just an example. And this is, of course, is a BlackBerry. This is my old BlackBerry. I haven't used it in a couple of years. But again, you know, it really, even out of the case, like I think the case gave it a better balance. Anyway, either way, you know, with the BlackBerry, if you're on any type of surface, any type of slant, you know, to fall over, but at least it does have that. My Droid does not have that. I'd already started the project, so I'm going to show you what I did. I just took a cup. This is, you know, this is a pump and scoot cup. I've got my backdrop up for you there. State the obvious. And I was like, all right, well, let's cut this cup in a way that will give us an angle option, and you know, hold the phone where we want it. So cup upside down, you know, or wrong side down, whatever. Pretty much, you can see I cut that out. I'm not anywhere near done. We're gonna pause right there. Now the problem, of course, is here. Not having this ready, I'm having difficulties figuring out a way to record this while doing this. So we're gonna try to balance this phone that I know is unbalanceable. Alright, we're gonna use my existing stand and do that. Alright, try to do this on camera, go crazy. Simple way to do it. You're thinking, oh, I could do this. Well, as you can see, my first cut is not even. So, of course, your camera will be at a slant, and you'll be recording like this the whole time. That might get annoying. So, I did that without thinking when I first jumped into it, because I do a lot of hands-on work. You're going to want to cut. You're going to want something either like, well, you're going to want a cup that has the cup holder side anyway, just because you're going to want to cut to that. The first bend is where you're going to want to cut to. That's what I ended up deciding to do. And then you can cut all of this out. I'm not drawing straight, but cut it straight along just where the bend starts. That way you have an even place. There you go. That way you have an even line. A level. It will be level. As long as this is sitting on something level, it's going to be level. And by the way, hey, hit me up if y'all want to throw some money my way. Alright, now the top of it, I'm having to hold it upside down here just so I can do one and the other. The top of it, like you can screw up, like right here I screwed up. That's not a big deal. The top of it, I've decided I'm going to cut back at an angle. Like so. Now, there's really no 100% positive way to get that even on the other side, except use a ruler or eye it really well, and I'm just eyeballing it. And I'll show you my work here. Let this run a second. This is why I'm making it, so I can do stuff on the computer without having to set up my camera. Eyeball it across. Now this would be easier to do because I'm going to use scissors. The reason why you want the angle, here, I'm going to pick up the camera for a second here. That way I can show this crap. The reason why you want that angle, of course, is so that your camera can set backwards. Wow, that cup is filthy inside. It's an old cup. I don't get a lot of these in my daily life, so yeah. So I mean, that way your camera will be able to sit in there backwards. Because I cut it first. I was just cutting it to get started on it. But as an example of what I was talking about, your camera will be straight up that way. But sitting at my desk, I need it backwards somewhat. And if you don't get it, you see, yeah. If you don't get it, you know, the right on both sides, you're going to be crooked one way or the other. Now this isn't for in your car use, so you don't have to worry about a lip like I was thinking, because you know, if you hit a bump, it's going to fly out of there with that lip or not. So, let me pause it again. I'm not going to look at the camera. Basically, you want to get in there. Because it's styrofoam, you can use scissors. You can overcut a little bit, because as long as you make the line straight, it's not going to matter. You know, aesthetically, it doesn't need to be pleasing. It's a, you know, a cheap solution to a simple problem. So we're going to get in there. We're going to cut this up. Come on. What? Too much caffeine today? What's going on? That's a sin. There's no way a person can have too much caffeine. I'm joking. Everyone can have too much caffeine. I am a coffee lover, though. And as you probably know, I'm talking so that's not just dead air while I cut up a styrofoam cup for you. So yeah. Now you might be thinking to yourself, alright, well, what if you don't want that angle? Do you need another cup? That's an option, because you know these things are $1.99 or $1.59 or whatever. Man, that's bugging me. I'm going to have to do this way. Whatever it costs to get a 32 ounce. This is a 32 ounce cup. And the Come and Go, I don't know if there's one in your area, but Come and Go sells all sizes for 99 cents. So 44 ounce, you can go big if you want. I'm not sure if that's all the time or just around lunchtime, but I stop there occasionally to grab a soda for lunch. They're always trying to get you to buy a cheeseburger, hot dog, a bag of chips, because it's all the same price. It's 99 cents for the soda, and throw in a cheeseburger or a hot dog and nachos or whatever, and it's all, I think it's $5, something like that, $5 even. And it's like, yeah, you can do that at McDonald's too, brother. You know. I'm just here for the soda. Not bad. They have their sandwiches aren't bad. You can make them like they make the basic sandwich with the beef, cheese, bacon. If you want the bacon option, then you do the rest. All right. So we got the basic. That's gonna be some cleanup. We got the basic thing down here. You can move my makeshift stand here. So yeah, what I was talking about before I rudely interrupted myself is you're going to be, well, you might think to yourself, alright, what about those times where I'm not higher than the camera and, you know, so it doesn't point up at me? Well, that's simple. Just save a piece of your project, and the higher you want it in there, just pop it. You can pop anything behind it. See, and that's flat. You just pull it out a little bit, it'll lower the angle some. So whatever, that way you can get your angle. It doesn't have to be a $20 accessory or a $100 accessory to work. Alright, well, save a little bit of cleanup. That is it. I'm sitting, I got myself centered. And yeah, that's the whole enchilada right there. We've got a little stand going because I'm making another video about Donald Trump here shortly, and Hillary Clinton after cleanup. And that's why I made this, so I could rant about them. Alright, well, if you got the boot and scoot reference, let me know. Have a good night. Sub, like, comment, tell me something.